Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are watching the World Security Program, where we bring you the latest developments in geopolitics and global security. In today's bulletin, we will take a look at the events that are making the international situation more tense than ever. The Middle East shaken by missile attacks between Iran and Israel, Iran accused of destroying a strategic U.S. radar system in the Gulf region, Israel moves tanks toward the Lebanese border, raising the risk of a ground war. Azerbaijan says it has foiled a terrorist plot targeting the Israeli embassy. Here are the details. The Middle East escalates tensions. Ladies and gentlemen, in the early hours of the 7th of this month, several large explosions shook Iran's capital, Tehran, sending thick columns of smoke rising into the sky over the city. According to regional security sources, this is believed to be the result of airstrikes carried out by Israel as the conflict between the two sides continues to escalate sharply. Just a few hours later, Iran responded by launching a series of missiles toward Israel. In Jerusalem, sirens sounded continuously as Israel's defensive systems were activated to intercept incoming targets. Residents in many cities were forced to rush into shelters in the middle of the night. Israeli emergency services said no casualties had been reported immediately, but the situation continues to be closely monitored. The confrontation between the two sides has now entered its second week, and there are currently no signs that tensions will ease anytime soon. The United States warns of a major bombing campaign. Meanwhile, Washington has sent a strong signal. The U.S. administration has approved a weapons sale package worth more than $150 million to Israel to strengthen the country's defense capabilities. The U.S. president also declared that Washington will not negotiate with Iran unless Tehran accepts strict conditions. Some U.S. officials say a large-scale airstrike campaign against Iran may be under preparation. According to them, the targets of this campaign would include missile launch sites, missile production facilities, as well as many of Iran's strategic military infrastructures. A senior official said this could become the largest wave of strikes in the U.S. military campaign against Iran. Iran accused of destroying a U.S. radar system. In another development, intelligence reports suggest that Iran may have destroyed a strategic U.S. radar system in Jordan. Satellite images show that an AN/TPY-2 radar system was destroyed at an airbase in the region. This radar is part of the THAAD missile defense system, an important early warning network for the United States in the Middle East. If confirmed, this could be one of Iran's most successful tactical strikes since the conflict began. However, experts say the United States and its allies still have many other radar systems in the region, so the overall defense capability has not been significantly weakened. Iraqi oil facilities attacked by drones. In Iraq, a drone attack has taken place in the city of Basra, the center of the country's oil industry. The targets were reportedly residential and warehouse areas belonging to foreign energy companies. Large fires broke out following the attack. Basra hosts many facilities operated by international oil corporations, so the incident has raised concerns about global energy security. Israel moves tanks toward the Lebanese border. Meanwhile, in northern Israel, the country's military is reinforcing its forces along the Lebanese border. Military convoys, including tanks, heavy artillery, and ammunition trucks, have been seen moving toward the frontline area. Analysts believe Israel may be preparing for a ground operation against Hezbollah forces in southern Lebanon. If such an operation takes place, the Middle East conflict could expand into another front. Azerbaijan foils a terrorist attack plot. In the Caucasus region, the government of Azerbaijan says it has foiled a terrorist attack plot. The targets reportedly included the Israeli embassy in the capital Baku, a Jewish synagogue, and several leaders of the local Jewish community. At least 7 people have been arrested in connection with the case. According to Azerbaijan's security agency, the suspects are linked to Iran's Revolutionary Guard forces. Tehran has not issued an official comment on the accusations. Conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, the developments we have just reported show that global security is entering an extremely sensitive period, with multiple hotspots emerging at the same time. In particular, the conflict in the Middle East is currently considered one of the greatest risks that could affect global energy security and international stability. We will continue to closely follow the latest developments and bring updates in upcoming bulletins. Thank you for watching the World Security Program. Goodbye, and see you again in our next broadcast.